Capricorn, hello, it's Nas, the Tarot Snob, and I am back with another weekly Tarot Scope for the week of November 22nd, 2020. Capricorn, this reading is for those of you thinking about that special somebody, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your lover, your friend, your crush, your homie, your secret lover, the person you're dating, you got no damn business dating. Whoever it is that's on your mind at this very moment, this reading is going to be for them, okay? Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and like the video because it does help other Capricorns like yourself get a hold of me. And then also, tarotsnob@gmail.com is how you can book a personal reading with me. And follow me on Instagram because I do free readings every Friday in my story, and you guys do not want to miss that. I'll put the links to both of those in my description. And let's go ahead and get right to it, Capricorn. If you are new here, welcome. What I've been going over with the Capricorns for the last 4 or 5 months goes back to April. The Eight of Swords is a card that I often pull for Capricorns, and we know that that is the card that represents not being able to pull away from somebody, feeling stuck or trapped. No matter how many times you try to walk away, they hurt themselves to make you stay. This is crazy. So that is the card that I get for Capricorns. So we wanted to switch the energy up a little bit, and last week we got a second opinion, and I used another deck to see if we could switch out the energy here. The images are a little softer, a little nicer, and we did not get the Eight of Swords. That card did not come up. So this deck kind of said, you know, it kind of gave us what we wanted to hear. It told us what we needed to know, but it does it in a softer tone, okay? It's like that one friend who tells you, you know, what you need to hear, but they do soften the blow. They say it in a nice way. And then this is the homie that you have that's going to tell you straight up like it is, tell you what you need to hear. And that's this deck. And I was able to pull a card for a lot of my viewers last week as well. So if I was able to get to you, I hope that the card I pulled for you guys resonates or resonated. If it did not, it's okay. Don't force it. Don't try to make it make sense, or don't try to make it resonate. It could be something that is going to happen in the future. Maybe it's something that happened in the past, or maybe it just didn't make sense, and I'm okay with that as well. Like I said, don't force it. Let's go ahead and get right into your reading. We're going to go back to this deck, okay? Is this okay, or should I read from this deck? Talk to me in the comments. We can keep working with this deck that tells us how it is, or Capricorns, I will read from this deck. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know. The Tell It Like It Is deck or the soft deck. Deck 1, as we were calling it last week, or deck 2, okay? But today I'm going to go back to deck 1. That other deck was hard to shuffle anyway. All right, what's going on? Oh, we'll take those two because I love the way they fell out. And I see that card peeking out. Oh, we'll take that one. Let's do one more. I see that card sneaking out, but we don't want that. I don't do the bottom of the card thing. Not all, the bottom of the deck thing. I do that sometimes, but I don't really have a calling to call on the bottom of the deck card. Okay, so Capricorn, here we go. All right, first of all, let me move the second opinion deck out the way. I don't think we're going to be using that today. Immediately, I am feeling sadness, Capricorn. I hate this energy. Let's go ahead and dig right into it. I don't want to sugarcoat it. So I got the moon. So I feel like you are still feeling sad over this person. I feel like this is somebody that you're still not over. There's a situation that happened between you and this person. You're still dealing with it. It still has you sad. You still stare off into a daze and replay it in your mind. If it was a conversation, if it was something that you read, something that you found out, you're still off into a daze daydreaming about it. Okay, so this is still bothering you. I do still feel like even with the Two of Swords, you are still being pulled in two different directions. The directions being, I want to leave this person, but yet I want to stay with this person. So again, the relationship is still at a crossroads. You're still trying to figure out, do you want to stay with this person or do you want to leave them? If you have already broken up with this person, you're trying to decide whether or not you're going to work hard to get them back. Or, you know, if you want to go back to them or allow them to come back into your life. So that's where that decision kind of plays off, you know, that whole back and forth thing, that trying to figure out what's next and not knowing which way to go. That's why, as you can see, this person is blindfolded because she doesn't know what's behind door number 1 or 2. Door number 1, I stay with this person who I love, but I'm miserable for the rest of my life because they don't love me the way I want them to love me. Or door number 2, I don't know what the heck is behind door number two. It could be something worse than what I have right now, or it could be better, but I don't know, which is why you're still staying with this person, or which is why you're still dealing with this person, or which is why you can't move on to the next person because you're still thinking about this person. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel like it's time to let go. Did you guys have a fight recently? Some of you are like, no, I had that fight a year ago, but I'm still sad. Some of you are like, no, this is an old fight that we never got over. This is an old situation that I'm still dealing with. And some of you are like, yeah, we just had a fight last night. We just had a fight last week. We had a fight last month. But I feel like there was something that went down, some argument. The Five of Wands is tension. It's like conflict. It's button heads. It's just not being able to get along. And I feel like you and this person do argue a lot. You know, there's something about you guys where you love each other, but you just can't seem to get along. You argue so much is what this looks like. I'm also seeing the Five of Cups. I feeling like there's some kind of regret here, some kind of regret because maybe you went back to this person knowing you should not, or you took this person back. Could be because you broke up with them and you're feeling sad about it. This is also just being worried about the fate of your love life because you're like, I just don't know what the heck I'm going to do with or without this person. Like, am I going to ever really find love? I feel like there's just a lot of sadness and worrying coming off right now between you and this person, or just, you know, not even about this person, Capricorn. I feel like you are worried about the fate of your love life because after this, and it's probably someone else, you're like, I don't know, am I going to ever really find true love? Like, I know, like I said, I do read it's about the person that's on your mind. But I also feel like this sadness is just not you thinking about that person. It really is you thinking about your love life in general. Because you haven't been able to make these relationships work. And so now you're just starting to beat yourself up about it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've got the Fool here. So that's definitely you taking that leap of faith eventually. That's definitely you walking away from this person. Yeah, that's definitely you walking away from this person eventually. Well, baby steps. And walking away from this situation and the circumstances and moving on to something better. Now, look at this here. Watch this. Like they say in church, watch this. The Death card with the Lovers, with the Three of Swords. Some heavy energy. So some of you broke up with somebody because there was someone else in their life or your life. Somebody was seeing somebody, definitely a lot of third party energy here. Definitely somebody else was disrupting this relationship. So that's why it ended, or that's why you want to end it, or that's why it's going to end. Okay. This also was telling me and let's just take this out because this isn't everybody's story. This is also telling me that this relationship needs to be over. That it's done. I'm going to see if I get the Ten of Swords. You know what? Let me clarify this. For some of you, it needs to be over, okay? Let's just say that you know who you are. It needs to be done. But let me clarify this right here. If we get a card that shows me that this Death card represents starting over, then it's going to mean you need to start over with this person. You need to destroy and rebuild the relationship. If we get a clarifying card that shows me that this needs to end, that's going to be like the Ten of Swords or just some kind of sword, something that tells me no, then this card means that you need to break up with that person. Okay, I got a middle card. I got the High Priestess. So you know what the High Priestess is saying? The High Priestess is saying to not listen to this girl right now on YouTube, but to trust your own intuition. It's saying right now to trust your gut. It's saying right now that you know the right answer. Okay? So remember, my clarifying cards is either going to mean stay with this person and rebuild something, or it's going to mean go ahead and let this person go. I said clarify it, and I got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about trusting your intuition. So basically, it's telling me like, hey, you can't tell them what to do. You can't tell them what decision to make. They're going to have to figure that on their own, and they're going to have to trust their gut. So that's my clarifying card. That's the clarifying card, the High Priestess, because the High Priestess is a very intuitive card. Follow your gut, trust your heart, do what you want. But you really, really, really have to do it just for my own entertainment. The King of Wands, that's not going to clarify nothing for me. That's not enough. That card doesn't speak to me the way the card that I'm looking for would. And right now, to get this, it's just like move it right along. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move it right along. Let's go to how they feel about you. Okay, this is going to be how they feel about you, the situation, the circumstances, whatever. This is going to be how the Capricorn lover feels about you at this very moment. Give me 1 second. I need to let's cover that up. Look at my cup. So cool. I wasn't trying to stump with my cup, but I had to show that off. Okay, so this is going to be how they feel about you. We will take that. This is what's going on with them, the situation. Like I said, this is showing how they feel about, like, what's in their mind right now. Like, how are they feeling about the relationship? And I got 2 that fell out. Let's do one more. Jesus, I really need to get a new deck. This one is just in the way. Let's not do that one. Ooh, all right, we'll take those. And let's take those. Okay, this is how they feel about you. I actually don't mind this. I actually feel like they've got good feelings about you. I don't mind this at all. Sorry, I'm looking in the camera. I don't mind this. I feel like the 4 of Wands is telling me that there is something there, that it hasn't died, which you already know. That's why you guys are so connected together. I feel like there is something there, and I feel like this person actually, I don't know if it's deep down or on the surface, but I do feel like they want to build something new with you and actually build a new connection with you. I do think that the relationship is extremely stressful. I do feel like the whole situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with, they're dealing with, I saw some third-party energy in there. I feel like it's just a ball of stress for them. And they're having a hard time figuring out what they should do as well. I think that you stress them out. I'll be honest. I feel like the relationship with you, they enjoy it, but they feel stressed out by you. And I do feel like they feel overwhelmed by you. I'll see if we get the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Wands, because that's about being tired and overwhelmed and possibly taking on too much, which would be you and other things that they have going on in their life. But I think they want this relationship to work. Like, I got the 6 of Wands. That's my success card. So I think that they want to put more into this. I've got the Star. That's about planting seeds, about starting something new. It's a card that shows they don't want this relationship to end. Now, again, Capricorn, I just told some of you you need to end it. I just said some of you cannot walk away. That's fine. Everybody's story is different. Use what applies. You know which one applies to you. But for some of you, I don't feel like this person wants to break up. I'm not getting bad vibes from this person. At least not this week. I'm not. I don't think that they are going to let you go. If this is just somebody who you're like, I haven't even talked to this person in a week or a year or whatever, they are still thinking about you. If you're wondering, is this relationship between me and this person over? That's why I'm here, because I'm thinking about Joe, and I just want to know if Joe's still thinking about me. I do think Joe still is thinking about you. I do think when you, like I said, if you are not talking to this person actively, this is just somebody that was on your mind from years ago or whatever, they do miss you. And I think that at one point they definitely felt this way about you. They definitely wanted to grow with you. But for whatever reason, you stressed them out. It just didn't work out. And if this is for those of you who are talking to somebody actively right now, you're still speaking to this person, you guys are just kind of going through it. Yeah, they miss you. Yeah, they want to build something with you. Yes, they love you, but the relationship is very, very stressful for them. I do feel like they want more. Not the 8 of Swords for you, but I've got the 8 of Swords for them. You know, so they're having a hard time walking away as well from you. Or this is, you know, them trying to walk away and you hurting yourself to make them stay. Don't be crazy. Like, it's this song and dance that you and this Capricorn lover, like, it's exhausting, but it's like, I can still see the love that's there. You know, I'm just a fly on the wall. I'm on the outside looking in, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I feel like I can almost understand why you have not let this person go yet. And I'm just so bothered by it. But I can almost feel the frustration that you guys have. But at the same time, I know that there's so much love underneath. So let's go ahead and move on. This is what's going to happen this week, next week, going into December. Okay, this isn't what's final. That was a raggedy shuffle. This isn't what's final. This isn't what's going to happen, you know, years from now. This is just telling me what's the energy between you guys going to be coming up. All right, remember I read from week to week. We will take that one. And that one we won't take because it fell what? Right side up. We don't take those. Okay. Yeah, some of you, like I said, are dating your ex, or you're not talking to the person right now. I feel like they'll be coming back around soon. They'll be making their way back into your life very soon. I feel like an ex is coming back around, or somebody from like I don't want to say your childhood, but just somebody that you used to talk to a while ago. The person that's on your mind, they're going to be making their way back into your life. Temperance for the rest of you. So you still don't know. So you're still about to be trying to balance your feelings for this person. This is the balance. I love them, but they get on my nerve. What do I do? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a decision. Do I stay? Do I go? Yes, I stay. No, I should go. So it's almost like, you see the picture. She's like, filling the cup back and forth with the same amount. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this works for me, but it doesn't. It's like 50-50, if that makes sense. Like, this relationship works for me about the same amount that it does not work for me, if that makes sense. And that's why you and this person are going back and forth. For some of you, it's been years. For some of you, it's been months. Okay. That is my reading for the Capricorn for the week. Okay. Thank you guys so much again for stopping by. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram, because every Friday I do free readings in my story, and you do not want to miss that. I do personal readings. My readings are via text. Okay. I do it via text because I find it convenient for a lot of people, and also it's convenient for me. Okay. I'll put the links in the description to send me an email. I'll send you my rates in the time that I have available. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. Talk to me in the comments if this video did resonate. Okay. And if I pulled a card from you last week, let me know if it resonated or if it did not. If it didn't, that's okay. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll go ahead and get out of here. Remember to vote on whether or not you want me to continue with this deck, or if you want me to, here we go, move on to this deck for you guys. And it won't be like a permanent deck. Let's just say we'll end the year with this deck, okay? And then next year we'll go back to our regularly scheduled program. But this is deck 1. And this is deck 2. I only do this with Capricorns. Deck 1 and deck 2, okay? And let me know if I should continue to read with this deck, or if you want to bring some niceness into your life. Look at the images on here. So nice and soft. You know what I'm saying? Look, there's your boo right there. Look at your boo thinking about you. That's your boo. Ain't he cute? Look at you. Look at your woman. She love you. Look, she's like, come get me. I love you. Ooh, look at that. Is that strength? Beautiful, right? This is the Light Seers Tarot. I'll put a link for this tarot deck. For those of you that read tarot, I'll put a link for you in the description as well. That's a beautiful deck if you want to get that. But, the images here, a little different. Look at that. That guy is sad. The Chariot's my favorite card. Sadness. The devil. So the images are different. So it's like talking to two different people. Okay. So let me know if you want me to read from deck 1 or 2. All right. Thanks again. If this reading resonate, say girl hi. If it does not, say girl bye.